So team, already we discussed what is common user repository, the team activities, and the test case development structure hierarchy, module structure hierarchy, and execution section hierarchy as well. Okay. So today I'm going to explain the concept is scanning mechanism. What is that? Scanning mechanism. Probably we are scanning the modules, but we don't know what exactly the rules we have to follow to make it as a stable. I'll discuss that point. Okay. Let's do a checkout here. Right click on here, create one subfolder. So before doing a scanning, better you can open any one of the application in your screen. So this is mandatory. If you're not opening a web application, if you're asking Tosca to go with the scan, that is not possible. I'm just going here, the Parabank application. This is the application. Just go to the home tab. Within this home tab, just automate the registration functionality here. Okay. So before doing scanning, make a note. Okay. Before doing a scanning, make sure the particular web page is open in our systems. Okay. Now go back to the folder. Rename this one Parabank. Okay. So parallelity, what are the assignments you guys are working? Go here and open the assignment sheet. So if it is a Parabank related stuff, just fill the application data here. Okay. So this is the test case one, Parabank, and this is the test case step-by-step process. It's already there. Now, to automate a registration functionality, we required a couple of modules. Okay, we required a couple of modules. If you go back to the test case section, for opening of Parabank application URL, simply we can choose the module, the predefined module. What is the predefined module here, Tim?
URL.
Open URL.
Open URL.
So the predefined module is open URL. Okay. Let's do the step-by-step process. Okay, now. So open URL, you can always find within the standard module subset. Okay. You can find like this. You can expand the structure, folder structure, and then find here open URL module. So if you are seeing this cloud icon, then what is the meaning of that?
That is
It was
unsynchronized.
Unsynchronized.
So we need to synchronize it.
Yes, we need
Right
to
click on
synchronize
here and
Include
do
for
include for
synchronization.
synchronization. Okay, now. So once you include this one as part of synchronization, drag and drop to test case. Let me do a checkout. So see here, team, understand checkout process. In the module, open URL is checked out or not checked out? Not checked out, right?
Not checked out.
Open URL. So you can reuse the module even those are not checked out. The process is here. What are the test case you are working? Must you have to check out the test case. TC01 hyphen Parabank registration. Let's say remove all these things. So this is my test case. So the status of this test case is just now I started. Seems I'm working on this one, not completed. Okay, na? The first step is open URL. Directly can go to open URL and drag and drop. So before dragging and dropping, I already checked out this test case. Are you able to see? The dropping location must be in a checkout mode. Okay. So this is already checkout. Drop here. Once you drop here, you can see the open URL is added and then enter the application URL. So what are the URL they just mentioned here? Just copy this one. paste here. That's it. So we are done with the first step. Now the second step, we have to perform a click operation on this particular register hyperlink. So team, to perform a click operation on this register hyperlink, it must be a valid one, right? That means it application specific control, right? Must we have to capture this register related properties in a Tosca automation? How to capture? The one and only platform is a module section. Okay. Go to Tosca, go back to a module section. Just now I check out one module, right? Do right click, scan. So in Tosca point of view, scanning mechanism is very, very important. Scanning mechanism is very important. So scan application. So what type of application we are scanning right now?
Web application.
Web application.
So here team, you can choose this application option for web and desktops. This point is clear.
Yes.
Yes.
You can choose this application option from web and desktop. For web applications and desktop applications, always choose the option as a application option. Okay. So here, let me do right click again. Scan application. Once you choose a click operation on application, then what happens, you know? So which window it is loading here?
Xscan.
X
Scan.
scan. Okay. So here, team, which automation framework? So team, others, you can also talk. Okay. So what is the automation framework? By default, it is taking
TBox.
TBox.
TBox. Jayashree. So what is automation framework? It is taking default. Amit,
TBox.
TBox framework. So if you are is taking a TBox framework, the name of the window is here X
Scan.
scan. So for classic engine, what is the name of the window? Tosca wizard.
Wizard.
Right now we are not using that, but I'm just giving the differences. Okay. So here scanning window is loaded. The purpose of this scanning window, it load all the applications. What are the applications opened in your system? It will load all applications here. But do we require all these windows?
No.
No, right? But out of all these, so which window you want, just select that respective window. This is my Parabank project. Okay. Select this particular project and then click on scan. Okay. So team, before jumping to this particular one, so this Parabank application is a web application, right? So what exactly the engine backend it is taking? Okay. If you do right click on here, what is the engine it is taking?
HTML.
So just
HTML.
do right click. Okay. If you do right click, by default, you can see it will pick the engine. Tosca itself, it pick the engine. If you want to do a cross check, just do right click. Okay. So this assignment is also kind of web only. Which engine it is taking?
HTML.
HTML. Now this is my Word document. Okay. If I do right click, so which engine it is taking?
Vision.
Okay. This is my file explorer. If I do right click, what is the engine it is taking? File. Vision, yeah. So team, based on the window category, what window you are just selecting. So based on that window category, it will automatically pick the type of the engine. You don't need to bother about these background engines. Clear?
Yes.
Right
Yes.
now we are just working with the web applications. By default, it will take a HTML. Okay. If you click on scan, then it navigates to the scanning window. Within the scanning window, we do have two type of categories. Okay. The first one is basic view. So right now I'm in an advanced view. That is the reason every time it is navigating to advanced view. So but whenever you do installations, if you're scanning application first time, okay, That time by default it will launch the basic view. This is the basic view window. What is the name of this window?
Basic view.
Basic view.
Basic view. So the purpose of this window, team, it is suggesting us one more minute. Screenshot. The purpose of this window, team, it is suggesting click on controls in your application to add them. Instead of selecting within this window, simply you can move your cursor. Are you able to see the controls are highlighting here?
Yes.
Just controls are highlighting. You can, once you click on that, it will add automatically here. You no need to filter here itself. That is what the basic window. Clear? So, and here, if you want to jump advanced view of Xscan window, click on this advanced arrow. Click on this advanced arrow. Once you click on this advanced arrow, you can see the complete structure here. Clear, team? Everyone?
Yes. Yes, Anush.
So within the scanning window, we already discussed one is the basic view. This is the basic view image. Okay, now. So basic view. So what is the purpose of basic view? Display the most commonly used controls for quick scanning. If you want to scan quickly, just go with the basic view and scan it. Okay. But if you want to go with advanced view, team, so the advanced view itself, it shows the complete HTML DOM structure. Okay. Here you are able to see complete HTML structure. You are seeing only the selected controls, but here, if you hide these filtered items up to all, if you hide these filtered items up to all, now you are able to see complete HTML structure. Are you able to see it?
Yes.
The body within this body, and here you can see home, so div tags, li tags, everything you can see here. So team, for HTML by default you can see only limited control categories here. If you expand these filtered items little bit up like this, what are the controls are hidden, you can see those things along with the entire HTML DOM structure. Clear?
Yes, Anush.
Okay. So in the advanced view, we do have a couple of flexibilities, team. This is the advanced view arrow. Let me make it as a screenshot. I don't want to, yeah. If I added screenshot, that will help you people only, okay? Whenever you are referring a document, so it's very easy for you to understand. This is the advanced view window, okay? So within this advanced view window, team, I'll explain a couple of things. The basic view. Can we jump a basic view, advanced to basic view?
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
So do we have any limit here?
No.
No. No, team. This is one of the interview question. This is one of the interview question. So what is the interview question here? Let's
Do we
make it
have
as a,
any limitations to jump to advanced or to basic?
let's make this one as into a red color. So the question is here, can we jump back to basic view if you are in advance? Do we have any restrictions? So how many times can we jump? We can jump to basic to advanced anytime.
And number of times.
Anytime with there is no restrictions here. Okay now?
Yeah.
Directly you can jump to, if you want, if you are comfortable with the scanning in a basic view, then you can jump back to basic. If you are comfortable with the advanced view, then go with advanced view. So I just mentioned here basic. Let me make it clear. Basic view and advanced view. What is basic view and advanced view, team?
Basic view where we can go and pick one by one the
So
activity,
this
whatever.
basic view, this advanced view, you can find in the scanning window.
Basic view and advanced view both are we can find in that particular scan window. Coming to the basic view, it's a normal
So
view.
this is the scanning window. So see here, Tim, this is the scanning window. Within the scanning window, you can find these two views. One is the basic view and another one is the advanced view. So do we have any restrictions to come back to the basic view and advanced view? No, there is no restriction. Simply we can jump back to the basic to advanced anytime. Okay, this is one of the information. So the next point is here, Tim. Now we are seeing this entire structure. Okay. So within this entire structure, I'll explain these all icons very clearly. Condensed. What is mean by condensed? So see here, Tim, condensed is also kind of select the controls in an application. If you click on condensed, then what happens, you know, I'm just hitting the condensed. If you hit the condensed, are you able to see the window is added right side like this?
Yes.
Advanced and
Yes.
finished. So it is not disturbing us. That means the entire scanning window is rearranged to right side like this. What are the controls you want? Just select those controls here. And after that, click on review items. After that, click on review items. Are you getting?
Yes.
So
Yes.
if you want to hide this advanced view to select the controls in the web page, always use the condensed option. Okay. So here after selection, you can see only a selected controls here. If you want to see more than that, just hide these filtered items. This is the tab. The name of the section is filtered items, right? Just hide this. Then you are able to see all the controls. Okay. Now, so this is the basic view. Anyway, you know how to jump back to the basic to advanced. Next one is finish. So team, in single scanning, if you are scanning one particular web page, we are able to create only one module. At a time, how many modules we can create using a scanning window?
One.
One
Only
module.
one module. For example, I just selected this withdrawal and register and something like I'll uncheck this one. Forget info, something new. I'm just selecting these things. I just want to add only register into one particular module. If I save this one, how many modules it will create right now?
Only
One.
one module.
Only one module. If you go back to commander, so how many modules are created right now?
One module.
Only one.
Okay. If I want to create another module, now what I'm doing, I'm just unchecking register. I'm just adding here this username, this password, login, and forgot information. Okay. If I save this one, then what happens? Is it creating another module or this one is replacing with the existing module?
It will create another one.
See, note it.
No, it's
Okay.
a
So
rescan
earlier,
option there.
Okay.
earlier, this module itself, it is holding register hyperlink. Now, what are the controls it is holding? Username,
Okay.
password, login, and forget password. That means what is happening?
It will
Register
append
is
on our
gone.
existing one.
We do the rescan.
So see here, Tim, this is not right time to go with the race scan option. Okay. So try to understand one thing. If you're scanning one particular project, so how many modules we can create with that particular scan?
One.
Only one module. So I just scan this window. After scanning this window, if you selected your respective areas, then if you click on the scan save button, then it create a module. But what is happened? Only one module it is creating. It is not adding a number of modules here. Are you getting my point?
Yes.
Even if you are selecting a different kind of controls also, but still it is adding to the existing one only. Point clear?
Yes.
Good. So if we click on save, now this module is holding these controls. Okay. Now team, I just want to create another module for these icons. What are the icons you are seeing here? For these pages, I want to create another module. Is that possible? Yes, it is possible. So you no need to close the scanning window to create another module. Once you create one module, simply you can perform a click operation on finish a screen. If you click on finish a screen, then what happens, so now it is asking you to go to a next screen and click on scan screen. Getting? Next screen means go to your web page. So which screen you want to scan, just navigate to there and then go back to a scanning window, click on scan screen. Now I'm selecting about services. Since these all are not unique properties, probably I'll explain that in 5 to 10 minutes, okay? Withdrawals, I'm just selecting a couple of controls like this, okay? Make bill payments, account history, transfer funds, something I'm just selecting, okay? After selecting these areas, team, simply you can click on save. So if I click on save, then what is happening here? It will create a
New model.
New
new
module.
module. Are you able to see new module is created?
Yes.
Earlier it is replaced with the values, but now it is creating a new module. Clear team?
Yes.
So
Yes.
what is the note point here?
Mm.
Note point. At a time, we can create only
One module.
one module using X scan window. Now, if you want to create a more than one, then okay. If we
Finish.
want to create more than one module with a different screens. Okay, now the different screen. How to do that? Yes,
Finish
it is
screen we
possible.
need to go.
Yes, it is possible. How to do that? With the help of finish screen option in the advanced view scan window. Clear?
Yes.
Team.
Yes.
So if you scan any module at a time, we can create only one module. Okay, now if you want to create a more than one module, yes, it is possible, but with the help of finish screen option. You can see above, I already make a note here. I'll just make it as bold. This one is also make it as a bold. So finish screen option. Clear with this, right? Do you want me to add a screenshot? I'll do that. I don't have any problem, okay? So it's your flexibility team because you are the person is going to refer that Word document, okay? If you want me to add any stuff within the document level, do let me know. Let me go back here and then I'll add it. Clear? This point.
Yes, understand.
Now coming back to here, highlight on selection team. So what are the controls you highlighted? If you're not sure which one you selected in the web page, just use highlight on selection. If you use highlight on selection, then what happens, it will highlight like this. Just arrange window like this. Are you able to see the control is highlighted here?
Yes.
So I just selected withdrawal function, right? So here you can see the withdrawal is highlighted like this. Okay. And even if you transfer funds, so this one is highlighted. Check balances, it is highlighted. If you go to the home page, the home is highlighted. Here you can see the icon representation. About us is highlighted. So if you're not sure which control you just selected, if you want to do cross check, just simply use highlight on selection. Okay. So the next option is here, select on screen. Okay. In advanced view also we have a flexibility to select the controls in the web application, the similar to basic view. So what exactly you people are doing in a basic view, the same thing you can do in a advanced view also with the help of select on screen option. So if you enable this select on screen, simply just move your cursor here and then click on these controls. Are you able to see that? These controls are adding to the screen.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
So see here, Tim, this is nothing but select on screen. Even the same thing we are doing in a basic view also, right? So I can say the select on screen is similar to the basic view. Okay, select on screen is similar to the basic view. Okay, now. So here, this is the option tip. Next, identify by. So this identify by comes to the picture whenever the selected item is not in. For example, let us take this about us. If I click on this about us, so you can see the bottom of the screen. What is the message it is displaying?
Not unique.
This selected item is not unique. Why it is not unique? We'll discuss that later. Okay. If any control is not unique by default, we go here. This is a completely identification mechanism. We apply all these mechanisms here to understand clearly, to make a control as unique. Okay. To make this control as unique, we just apply all these identification mechanisms to make a unique. Clear? One thing you can apply this identification mechanism. Another thing you can apply self-healing properties. These two we can use for one of the identification mechanism only. Clear?
Yeah.
So the next step is filtered items. This filtered item is, it's a kind of option to see the entire HTML DOM structure. So if you hide these filtered items up to all, here you can see the HTML entire structure. Okay, now you can see this HTML structure. So the next one is here, Tim, the filter items. So if you click on these filtered items, are you able to see the left side filter section is added? You can filter
Yes.
the control types. So most of the controls, we can see these controls in any kind of a project, like buttons, containers, generic GUIs, HTMLs, images, links, text boxes. Mostly we can see these kind of controls only. For example, I just want to find only the buttons. Okay, just uncheck all, just apply the button, click on it. Once you apply the button as here, are you able to see the buttons are fetched here? Ignore about the selected controls. Let me uncheck all these things. Are you able to see only the buttons are visible? So entire this web page, only one button is there. Okay. If you want to see the hyperlink, just click on this and click on OK. These all are the hyperlinks. This web page is holding. You can filter the controls like this, Tim, while applying the filter option here. Clear?
Yes, sir.
The filter option. So if you are facing a difficulties at the time of finding a respective control within the web page, then you can apply filter option here. Okay. So where you can see this filter option?
Advanced view.
Advanced. Okay. You can always see this filtered option in advanced view.
So Usha, for selecting these filters, we always need to select that filter items to all.
It's not required. You can keep it like this, okay?
Okay.
Now I want, for example, if you mention now the filtered items up to, there is no high here, okay? Now what I'm doing, I'm just trying to find the controls with the link. Are you able to see?
Okay. Okay.
It is not mandatory every time to hide the filtered items up to all, okay?
Okay.
You can keep it a initial try. Here also you can apply the filters. Clear?
Yeah, got it.
Yes, sir.
So this is a filtered option tip. The next step is search option. Okay. So search is different and filter is different. So search, what we are doing, we are just searching a particular control with the help of a text. For example, I want to find this admin page control. Okay. Just go with the search here, admin page. Are you able to see the admin page is auto selected here?
Yes.
Yes.
So see here, Tim, then you can pick a respect to control. The thing is, search is nothing but with the help of text of the control, you are just searching that control within the HTML structure. Okay.
Anusha,
Yeah.
సో మనం ఇప్పుడు ఈ సెర్చ్ ఆప్షన్ యూస్ చేసి ఒక లైక్ మీరు ఇప్పుడు అడ్మిన్ అని సెర్చ్ చేశారు, అది పిక్ చేసుకుంది. బట్ సేమ్ నేమ్తో ఇప్పుడు సపోజ్ ఇంకొక కంట్రోల్ కూడా ఉంటే రెండింటిని పిక్ చేసుకుంటుంది, రెండింటిని సెలెక్ట్
It will show you the possibilities. That is not selected. Okay. Here, I'm just using here transfer. Okay. So here, once I enter transfer, automatically the cursor is selected this transfer. Not this one is only selected, but this checkbox is not enabled. Are you getting my point?
యా
Okay. So once it is selected, just to cross check. We do have two transfers. If you hit the enter one more time, let me mention here transfer. Name is F here. I think spelling mistake time. Once again.
You should search with pay.
FER.
P.
DER. You need to add F.
I think transfer it is fine, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Are you able to see? When I'm hitting the enter, are you able to see the duplicate entries are highlighting?
Yeah.
If you have two duplicate entries, if you want to check which one you want to scan, just use the highlight on selection. The screen, the background level, that one is highlighted here. Are you able to see that? Under ATM services.
ఎస్ 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 ఎస్
So like this, you can apply and find the right one and then use a select that one. Clear?
క్లియర్ క్లియర్, థ్యాంక్ యూ.
So uncheck this select on screen later. So the last and final one is here to show content preview. So this show content preview option we always applies to the tables. Okay. What are the applications right now you just scanned? If that application is having any tables, if we want to see the structure of the table, that time we go with this show content preview. The show content preview, it always opens the structure here, the bottom of the page here, content view window, table structure view. Okay. Next one here, the select new application. For example, if you click on select new application, it navigates back to the scanning window. If I click here, are you able to the scanning window is replicated Xscan window?
Yes.
So the purpose is here, Tim, if unexpectedly, for example, you want to work on this one, but unexpectedly you are just selected this one. If you want to change the type of the window, then click on that option. Okay.
ఓకే
So just click on this option. select new application option. Select new application option. So we have a lot of difference here. We are just selecting new window here. Here we are just finishing the current window and we are scanning a new window. Clear team all these options. Once you're done with the scanning, simply click on close icon.
అనుష
Yeah.
సో ఇప్పుడు మనం ఒక ఎక్స్‌స్కాన్ ఓపెన్ చేసి ఒక మాడ్యూల్‌ని మనం స్కాన్ చేసాం. ఇందాక మీరు చేసినట్టు ఒక వెబ్ పేజ్‌లో ఒక కంట్రోల్స్‌ని స్కాన్ చేసాం. బట్ ఎక్స్‌స్కాన్‌ని క్లోజ్ చేయకుండా ఇప్పుడు సపోజ్ రిజిస్టర్ అనే బటన్ మనం క్లిక్ చేసిన తర్వాత అది నెక్స్ట్ స్క్రీన్‌కి వెళ్తుంది కదా! అప్పుడు మనం ఇది క్లోజ్ చేసేసి నెక్స్ట్ స్క్రీన్‌ని త్రూ మాడ్యూల్ ద్వారా స్కాన్ చేయాలా? ఆర్
Not
ఎక్స్‌స్కాన్
required. Simply perform finish screen option. So you can click on finish screen. Once you hit a click operation on finish screen, just navigate to the another page and then do a scan. So what you are telling, let me show. So this first module itself, it is holding a register hyperlink. Okay. Now I'm dragging and dropping this one here to here and click on this register hyperlink. Okay. Once you click on this, just before applying, if this is locked, we cannot able to click here. Just finish the scan. Scanning window also you can open parallelly. Okay, na? So once you open this, just run this particular step, click on register. Directly hit the click operation on register hyperlink. Oh, so see here,
Will
team, in my
navigate
system, we
page.
do have a lot of browsers open. So maybe it's taking long time to find the right browser. Okay. So better I'll give a browser parameter here, then it will work as it is. Yes, simply once you hit the click operation and register, just go to a scanning window. Here do click on scan screen. It's not like that every time you have to launch this scanning option from the module section. Okay. So see here, Tim, here one table is there. So if you click on this table, show content preview, are you able to see the table structure here?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we use the show content preview to see the structure of the table. Clear?
Yeah.
Yes.
Give me 1 minute, Tim. So clear, Tim? This is the table structure. If you want to see the table structure, always use a show content preview. Okay. So let's come back to your particular question. Yes, you can open the scanning window as it is. Click on finish screen and navigate to a different screen within the web page, services page. Once it is navigated, simply go back to a scanning window, click on scan screen again. Clear? It's not like that every time you have to launch the scanning window from the module section. So team, this point is clear for all.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yes, sir.
The scanning window, the basic view and advanced view, all the features.
So, Anusha, can I ask one thing more? One more.
Okay.
So అక్కడ
Anushka, we are not getting the question.
I'll repeat in English, Amit, okay?
yeah,
Yeah.
Okay, Amit. So, Anusha, there are two views now. One is basic view, and another one is also condensed view. So, the both are looking the same, but what is the main difference between the basic view and as well as condensed view? Would you please?
So see here, if you jump back to a basic view, you are able to see the basic view window here, right? In the left side, are you able to see basic view window?
Right, right.
But if you click on this condensed, are you able to see any window here within the screen?
No.
You are not able to see any screen, right?
Yes, right.
So that window is added completely on right side. So condensed is nothing but we are just avoiding this window appearance at the time of scanning.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Thank you.
Team clear all these options?
Yes, Anisha.
Everyone. Okay. So here, Tim, this is the scanning mechanism. Once you do a scanning, by default, Tosca itself, it apply a scanning mechanism options here. For example, are you able to see the right side one window is open? So see here in the right side, by default, Tosca itself, it is open one particular tab that is identify by properties.
Properties.
Okay. This identify by properties, it is a default feature. So based on our selection, it will pick a two technical properties to make a unique. Okay. So what is the title of this window, team? So
Identify
Parabank
by
services. So here you can see the Parabank services is the title of the Parabank application right now. Okay. So here, this is in a select mode. Are you able to see this one is selected?
Yes.
So here in the right side, you can see the technical level, which property here it is selected automatically.
Title.
title.
Title of the web page. Okay, now. So by default, it will pick the title of the web page for each screen. Okay, clear?
Yeah.
For example, I want to scan this about page. Once I go to about page, are you able to see here? I'm not selected checkbox, but before selection of the checkbox, are you able to see two of the technical properties? It's already selected.
Inner text and tag. Yeah.
Net section first.
Inner text and tag, it's already selected. Inner text and tag, it's already selected. If I click on this about checkbox, now tell me the selected item is unique or not unique.
Unique.
So which basis it is a unique?
Not sure.
It's
Message
appear
is showing.
blue
Inner
color
text and tag.
and
By
also
default, two properties are selected. What are those? Inner text and
Tag.
tag. With the help of this inner text and tag, now the selected item is in. So who selected this inner text tag? Is this selected by ourselves or
By
No,
default.
no,
by
it's
default.
by
by
default.
TestCase.
default? So Tosca itself, it is saving a lot of our efforts team. Okay. Whenever you are doing a scanning mechanism, if you select the control, so based on that control category, it will pick any of two or three technical properties. It's not like that every time two, or sometimes it pick only one technical, sometimes it pick more than two also to make a control unique. So here it is simply stating the selected item is unique. If the selected item is unique, then we no need to perform any activity, right? Simply we can save the module, correct? Team clear?
Yes.
Yes, Anusha.
Everyone.
Yes.
So basically in other automations, what we do, we just write the CSS path, X path, to make the controls as unique. But we don't need to spend that much of time here. Okay. It's a very simple mechanism. And if one module is created by one person, the rest of the team also can reuse the same module. It's not like that every member has to create the modules. Getting my points clear for all?
Yes.
Yes, Anusha.
Sorry. This is what a scanning mechanism team, basic view and advanced view. Tomorrow, I'll bring the concept like identification mechanism. Clear?
Yes,
Any
Anusha.
questions on today's concept?
No.
Now, from my side, Anusha. Thank you.
Once this session is clear, completed, probably so tomorrow we'll discuss identification mechanism team. So what type of control category is the icon representation of the controls? I'll just make a note couple of things. This is the hyperlink representation, text box, buttons, tags. These control types is also very important to understand. Okay. Whenever you are doing scanning, if you don't know whether it is acting as a link or button or hyperlink or text box or images, that would be is also a problem, right? That is the reason I just listed a couple of control types here. Okay. You can see these kind of control icons within the scanning window. Are you able to see the icon representations? The text boxes, icons.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
which basis you recognize this is acting as a hyperlink? It's depends upon the icon representation.
Got it, Anusha.
Okay, based on the icon representations, we can recognize. For example, if this is acting easily, we can recognize some of the icons too. So if you are seeing this square bracket representation, seems it is acting as a
Table.
table. This is the table icon representation. Okay. And text boxes, this one is the text box. Buttons.
Label.
So questions, label, let me hide the structure. Mm, okay, let me, do we have this control category? Let me check before doing scan. Okay, I already added. Dotted square bracket means team. I just mentioned div tag, but a couple of tags you can get this kind of dotted square bracket. And this question mark is also you will get. Mm. Along with this, we do have one drop down category also, but that is not there in the screen. If you check manually, there is no drop downs within this table level. Like within this web page, what are the web page we just scanned? There is no drop downs here. Almost all are hyperlinks. For images team, you can see this image icon. Let me make a screenshot of this particular icon. For images, you can see this image icon. So if you are seeing this icon, the meaning of that, it is acting as an image. Okay. And any other controls missed? Probably no. Okay. If anything is coming in a future, probably I'll add all those control categories. Okay. And here
There
team, I
is a
just want to,
TR, Anusha. One is TR.
here is comes under the table only, right?
Okay, okay.
Table rows, table columns. Okay. So here team, what are the icons you are seeing with the question mark? This one, and the dotted square bracket. There is no default property. These things we don't have any default properties. What is mean by default property? Okay. If you go to the module section, by default, it will capture the default property of each control. For example, if I select admin page, what is the default property of this admin page, Tim?
Inner text and tag.
Link in it.
If you go back to here, let me drag this a little bit right. Do it right in the properties pane. The admin page, it's a kind of business type. What is the business type? Link. What is the default data type? String input. So here you can see one default property. Let's make a note. I'll just scan a couple of these icons. This one and this question mark one. Okay. Anyway, these are not unique, but don't bother about that. I just want to show you here. If you come back to here, this is the module. If you select this one, so Meta, you can cross check business type team. What is the business type of this one, the about one?
Link.
Link.
Link. Okay. If I go back to the BR, what is the business type of this BR?
GUI.
Generic UI.
Generic GUI.
Generic GUI. So team, if the control is having a default property, that means if it is acting as a link or text box or image or drop down table, simply you can see that icon here, business type level. But if it is acting as a dotted square bracket or this question mark, it always stating like a generic GUI or container. Are you able to see the container? So whenever we are working with a generic GUI controls, container controls, probably we may face a lot of error categories. We'll discuss that in a going forward. Clear?
Yes,
The
Sandhya.
business type of each control. Any questions, Tim, right now? The concept which we discussed today. Hope everyone clear with that, right?
Yes.
Yes.
So if anyone pending with a license or installations, team, please be complete by today wording. Okay.
Okay.
I'm just reminding to you all every day. Okay. Getting. So that's it for today's session. Team. Tomorrow we can join same time. Thanks to you all.
Anusha,
Sure.
this recording is not uploaded.
Let me check, team. Okay, maybe
Yeah.
I uploaded. I missed to select the playlist, exact playlist. I'll upload.
Yes. Yesterday's also we did not receive and today's also we require.
Yeah, today I'll upload both the things within 1 or 2 hours. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
no problem. Thank you.
Sure. Team.
Also, if possible, this notes also.
It's
will-
already uploaded. Yesterday's one is already uploaded.
Okay.
Just go here and you can find with the common user repo. The common user repository. You can see the doc.
Thanks, sir.
This is what we discussed yesterday, right? The question and answers are also included here.
Yes,
Only.
yes, yes.
Okay, now just go with this talk.
So Anusha, yesterday you said like you will going to tell about this GitHub with Tosca.
GitHub integration, right?
Uh-huh.
Don't worry. So once we complete a couple of test cases, I'll show you how to push those test cases to the GitHub.
Okay.
Just make a note, okay? Just remind me once we've done a couple of concepts. I'll bring this concept either in Saturdays or last day of the week, Fridays. Okay, na?
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you, team.